with Donna, please. And Donna, if you could just introduce, if you want to introduce anything else about yourself and your play and your thoughts in terms of writing this and in terms of staging it, please.
Wonderful. Thank you so much for selecting this play. I'm Donna Latham, she, her, and I'd like to just speak a little bit about theater first and then specifically about the events that inspired this piece and suggestions for the way it might be produced. Theater makes us better humans. It enhances empathy and connects us to our own humanity. Our main task in theater is to feel what another human is feeling. As audience members, we become emotionally involved in a story. Theater makes us laugh and weep. We feel our hearts pound in the moment. We fear for others as we slip into their shoes. I'm so excited that you're including theater as one way to involve homegrown talent in this event. Now, one way that we spark empathy and discussion about the climate crisis is through storytelling. All the Way Back is set during those catastrophic days of Hurricane Harvey, which clobbered Houston in 2017. A Cat 5 hurricane, it was one of the wettest storm systems in US history. The storm stalled over Houston, which is one of the most populous cities in the US. It parked itself over the city for 4 days. Warm waters from the Gulf of Mexico provided an endless supply for a relentless onslaught. The storm dumped 60 inches of rain and Houston received 50 inches of it. Floods and destruction impacted millions of people. I live in both the Chicago area and Houston, and I was in Houston during Hurricane Harvey. I hold indelible memories from that time, but I will never forget the way that people burst into action to save themselves and to help one another. This play, All the Way Back, features a gaggle of humans brought together during this catastrophe. When one among them is in danger, they must instantly spring into action and join together to save her. It's a life or death crisis. These are characters with different life experiences, different worldviews, perspectives, and religious beliefs. Not everyone hails from the same geographical region. We have internal and external conflict. So open waters are swirling outside and open emotions swirl inside. Set against that external environmental conflict, we encounter an inside human conflict. From the get-go, the character Big Don is antagonistic towards college students Yari and Wes. It's not long before he accuses Yari of sneaking across the border and unleashes his climate denial. But when water knocks down Yari during an open manhole cover, all the others form a human chain to rescue her. Now, thinking about the way that this might be staged really offers a variety of possibilities. It can be staged in kind of a stripped down, almost bare stage production to one that's more elaborate and, for example, uses projections. This play is set inside and outside Dougie's Donuts, which is a food truck. So stools or benches, cafeteria chairs and tables could be used to create seating inside the truck, or more elaborate set pieces could actually build a facade that suggests the truck. A sign outside can indicate the business name, and stakes with yellow caution flags warn of the open manhole. Costume pieces are easily obtainable. They're hot weather casual clothes like shorts and jeans, t-shirts, sneakers. There's probably a heap of dry clothing and towels and toiletries in the truck, because at that time, folks in Houston were sharing these things with people in need. And the characters Dougie and Angelina are big-hearted survivors of Hurricane Katrina. So they would be prepared to pass these things out to folks who needed them. and easily obtainable props like coffee mugs, donuts, and blankets can be used. And thinking of a more elaborate approach, I think this piece in particular lends itself to projections. So a visual montage might open the piece, for example, before the action on stage begins. Theater makers and students can research the incredible photos that were taken during the hurricane. There are compelling images of people rescuing neighbors with jet skis, canoes, and swamp boats, gut-wrenching images of families slogging through chest-high waters on freeways with abandoned cars floating in the background, of parents pushing children in shopping carts to reach higher ground. In fact, the Houston Chronicle had a series of now and then photos that showed the city during the hurricane and then a year later as a comparison. And with that, I sent wishes for broken legs and robust discussions to the theater makers who produced this play. And thank you again for choosing it.